Welcome, everybody, to a brand new edition of the Maac Men's Hoops Insider. I'm your host, John Fanta, and hey, it's February. We are inside 5 weeks away from the Hercules Tires Maac Men's Basketball Championship inside Jim Whelan Boardwalk Hall. Get your tickets now at MaacSports.com. So let's get right to it. Those Foxes, they're still red hot. Marist is making history. With a sellout crowd on Friday night in a home matchup with Siena, the first home sellout since 2008, Marist beat the Saints 72-67 to improve to 16-3 overall and 9-1 in the Maac. The 16-3 start ties the program's best record through 19 games in its Division I history. Marist also concluded January with a 7-1 record, which ties the Red Foxes' most wins in January since 2008. And their 9-1 start to Maac play is the best in program history. What makes this team special? Their youth from last year gained invaluable experience, and now they're showing the benefits of it. Elijah Lewis scored 19 points and grabbed 8 rebounds in the victory. He paced 4 Marist scorers in double digits, a list that included Josh Pasquarelli, the dynamic sophomore, Jackson Price, and Jaden Daughtry. The intensity level of Jaden Daughtry is really outstanding, as he just fits this program. The Queens native finished with a double-double in the win, adding 10 rebounds to his 13 points. I can't say enough about Pasquarelli, who had 16 in this. He's just a warrior. He wills the Foxes when they need a bucket or a play made. This sums it up for Marist. They lead the Maac in field goal percentage at 46%, opponent scoring percentage, and points allowed per game at less than 64. They're a well-rounded, gritty team. They play so hard for Coach Dunn, and they do it on both ends with multiple weapons contributing. The Foxes are the real deal. Let's turn to the sizzling Sacred Heart Pioneers. How about this? They're surging with 3 straight wins to get to 5-5 in their first year in the Maac. Congratulations to head coach Anthony Latina, who tallied his 150th career victory in Sunday's 74-72 win over Manhattan in dramatic fashion. This is the play of the week in the Maac. Well, we might have one other, but this is one of them. With the game tied with 18 seconds on the clock, first-year Maac Connor knocked down a game-winning three-pointer to secure the home win for Sacred Heart. Pioneers made 13 threes, tied for the second most this season. Anquan Hill shot 75%. He was great from the floor and had 24 points, a career high. Connor tallied a game-high 14 assists. He's the mailman for Sacred Heart. His second game this season with double-digit helpers. And Griffin Baruch grabbed a career-high 9 rebounds in this victory. With the playmaking ability of Connor, coupled with the bucket-getting of Hill and Tanner Thomas, the Pioneers have a dynamic offense that saw Sacred Heart sweep the Buffalo trip with wins over Niagara and Canisius. Watch out for those Pioneers. The Pios aren't the only first-year member doing big things. In fact, the other newcomer is even better in the standings, and they've been a wrecking ball as of late. The Warriors of Merrimack are 9-2 in the Maac. Wow. Remember when I said Maac Connor had the play of the week? Well, what if I said we had co-plays of the week? We did. Adam Bud Clark was the hero with a game-winning shot to seal a 66-64 win over Ryder on Sunday. It's a huge win for Merrimack to bounce back from the home loss to Mount St. Mary's and stay even with Quinnipiac in the standings. Yes, the Bobcats own the tiebreaker, but both are 9-2. And there's a rematch in North Andover, sneaky tough place to play, that comes in March. Clark finished the game with 22 points and 10 assists, which was good enough for his second double-double of this season. Brian Etumnu and Matt Becht also finished the game in double figures with 12 and 10 points each in the victory. What I love about a Joe Gallo coach team, Coach Gallo, he does such a great job with how his teams get in you defensively, how tough they are. The Warriors forced 17 Bronx turnovers. They scored 16 points off those giveaways. Merrimack scored 32 points in the paint in the win over Ryder. Those Warriors, they have made an immediate impact in year one in this league. And now for the performance of the week. Yafet Mundi, a junior from Paris, France, erupted for 25 points and 20 rebounds in Sunday's 87-64 win over Iona, a feat achieved in just 25 minutes off the bench. Mundi, he was absolutely phenomenal. Shot 8 for 12 from the field, went 9 for 13 from the free throw line while dominating the glass. 11 of his 20 boards came on the offensive window. His relentless energy and efficiency fueled Iona's victory, and he etched his name among the conference's elite. Moondy became the first Iona player, get this, to grab 20 rebounds in a game since Jonathan Duck achieved the feat against Seton Hall 35 years ago in 1990. Moondy's performance also joins rare Maac company, one of just 13 recorded 2020 games in the past 29 seasons per ESPN Stats and Info. Even more impressively, he is only the 6th Maac player in that span to post at least 25 points and 20 rebounds, joining the likes of Ryder's Jason Thompson, Fairfield's Darren Phillip. Moondy's feat, it stands alone in some remarkable way. He's the only player among those 13 to accomplish a 2020 performance in under 30 minutes of game time. Congratulations to Mr. Moondy. Yafet, you put on a show and should be proud. Now on to Thursday on ESPNU at 7 Eastern Time. First place Merritt visits Prophet Johnson, Deion Perry, and the Fairfield Stags. Sitting in second place at 9-2, Quinnipiac looks to respond from a loss to Siena when it hosts Canisius. Merrimack tries to stay hot, welcoming Niagara. Sacred Heart puts its winning streak on the line versus Ryder. Iona visits Mount St. Mary's in a battle of 6 and 5 teams in the league standings, while Siena looks to build momentum, welcoming St. Peter's. You can see every game on ESPN Plus, and every tip-off on Thursday night is at 7 Eastern Time. Grab your popcorn, grab a beverage, and tune into Maac Hoops as the road to Atlantic City rolls on.